Hey there. All right. Good, good, good. I'm so glad everyone showed up tonight. It was really nice of y'all. Thanks for being here. And let's see, Ruth is here. Yay. All right. And my friend Michelle Haverson. Yay. And Michelle Craveling. Yes. And her hubby. I'm terrible with names. I'm so sorry. Unless someone comes to me, all the time, I will not remember a name. And even I remember one time, to give you an example, a common example, someone came at their appointment time when I was in Chicago area, and I opened up the door. I saw this woman standing there, and and I looked at her, and she said, hi. And I went, hi. And then she looked again and she says, hello. And I'm Kathy. And, I've seen you so many times before. And I said, oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, sure. I'm terrible with names, just terrible, and recognizing people and stuff like that. But I do recognize the energies when I work with someone. And so that's always there. For some reason or another, and everyone carries an essence to them. And so I will remember the energy, but I won't remember the person unless I see them all the time, constantly in my face, and I'm in their face and stuff. So, and my apologies for that. I don't always remember. Marie's here. Yay. All right. And Regina Miles. Yay. Good deal. Good deal. And let's see here. Alan's here. I'm glad about that. How you doing, Alan? All right. In any case, well, tonight is
Hi, Mark. Sorry.
and that's okay. No problem, Alan. No problem. Good to have you here, my friend. And let's see. Other than that, I work with on Tuesdays at excuse me, every other Tuesday at this time is the Healing Circle, and eventually it will be growing. And then on Wednesday, tomorrow, every Wednesday I have the gathering, unless otherwise I'm out of town or something like that, then it'll be announced. And we have a workshop coming up about imagination, and that is going to be incredible. So please do take advantage of that. That's coming up, I believe, the 19th, April 19th, this month. And it'll be for 4 days, an hour and a half a day. And it will be on the website. It's not on there yet. So it's in about a week and a half, but we will be announcing it. And there's already people signed up for that sucker. And Kathy's here. Hey, Kathy, how you doing?
Hi, everybody. Happy to be here.
Excellent, excellent. And Ethel's here, my dear friend. We just had an appointment today, which was awesome, I thought. And let's see here. Anyone else that I didn't say hello to? No, I guess not. I guess not. So, and Patty's here, my dear friend.
Hey, hey.
Good to see you, Patty. And
Same
so
here.
take advantage of the workshop. It's going to be incredible. All the workshops are just, it's not only my word, but other people also express how good they are. And I'll teach you application. It's not just a bunch of phrases. I don't get into phrases. So do take advantage of those. They're really good. And then let's see if anyone, there's already a few people that have, and I'm grateful for you. Thank you so much. There's on the website, there's a place for gifting and supporting. I think Facebook calls it donation, but it helps. It helps a lot, and it goes out. It's not my money. It's yours, so I give it out. Usually there's two families and two individuals that I always give to, either groceries, or I'll go out and get some food from a store or something like that and give it to them, or I'll give them money. So please feel free to give from your heart. And, it's reciprocal, so it comes back. Very important. The freer we are to give, the greater it is for us as well. Not that you want to be a grace monger, but you want to give from your heart. So, any case, let's see what else is there. Appointments with me, please do take advantage of them. If you need help in those, ask me. For those that are financially strapped right now during this time, I will be flexible with you to varying degrees. And same with the workshop. And Lynn will put up, yes, the name of the workshop is Manifest Your Life. And it'll teach you exactly that in a deep way. If you need help, talk to Lynn. Lynn's email is admin@markearlix.com, admin@markearlix.com. And she knows what to do to help people if anyone really needs help with that stuff, going to the workshop. Other than that, I don't know of anything else that I'm missing here. There is something, I'm sure, but I don't know what. Aria's here. Yay. We've been waiting for you.
Gosh.
We waited the entire class for you.
Oh
So I'm boiling here. 1 second. We're having gorgeous weather in Denver, and a little chilly and cloudy today and rainy, but the rain's over. We had about 20 drops, and that was it. Just like Phoenix area, Scottsdale area, when they get rain, they get a few drops, and the atmosphere is so red muddy that you get it on your windshield, and you have to get your car washed if it comes down in 5 drops. So other than that, I don't know what else. Real briefly, does anyone have any questions about what I do or how I do it? Real briefly, please ask. Please feel free, and I'll be more than happy. Not a thing, huh?
I'm curious, would you,
Yes.
I think I've been on one of these with you once or twice, once in person. But yeah, will you just say briefly what your process is?
Yeah, what I do is I'll work with the person, and like these are really quickies, as I call them, quickie healings. And I'll try to hone in on a person, and I might be able to see something. Oftentimes I'm not, sometimes, and then sometimes the big boss upstairs, he or she or it, will say, none of your business, just keep working. And other times I'll be able to perceive of a situation. I don't tout that. What I do tout is the energies of working with what's referred to as healing. And say if someone has a bad knee, I'll work with their knee, and then I just allow by what I refer to as the grace of God to come forth and to touch someone in that dysfunctional area or injured area or whatever. And most people tell me that something in their life has changed. And that's all that matters. It can happen either immediately with most people, or over 24, 48 hours, or 2 weeks later, or 2 months later, walking down the street, the person will say, oh my God, when did this leave me? And they won't even know, because it'll be so gentle with them. And they just, live normal life. So I don't know how it's going to happen, what's going to happen, when it's going to happen, but it does all the time. It always does. Or it may lead into a situation, even if they're going into a surgical procedure, that doctor may say, oh my God, I've never seen the skin cooperate like this before, or the tissue or something like that. And so that's the basics. That's the basics. Hey, Christy, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Oh my gosh. And so that's basically it. I let the old man or old woman upstairs take over. And I say, okay, boss, what are you going to do about this? And the boss says, move over. And so I get out of the way and I let God do it.
Thank you,
So-
Mark. Thank you.
All right. Any other quick questions before we boogie here? Anything I can try to answer? Michelle, did you have a question?
I just wanted to remind you to say that you were coming to Arizona in person.
Yes, I forgot about that. There's going to be 2 healing circles in Arizona. On Thursday night, on May, I think it's 6th, is going to be a healing circle in Gold Canyon. Live It Well is the name of the place. And I'll be there for who knows how long. And I'll just do a healing circle, nothing else. And then on Friday during the day, I'll have appointments from 11 o'clock on. And then on Friday evening, I have a healing circle at Chaparral Park. And I believe that's on the website. And Lynn will send all the information about that, or put it up, I should say. And it's on the website, though, at markearlix.com. Then after the appointment, so Friday is the Chaparral Park Healing Circle. Sue Cavis is in charge of all the appointments in the Phoenix Scottsdale area. And her information is onehealing, the number 1 healing at gmail.com, I believe. And that's on the website as well. And so anyone who wants an appointment with me there, please take advantage of it. If anyone's concerned, I'm fully vaccinated for a couple months now. And I was lucky. Someone called me and said, hey, look, you want to get in? I said, yeah. So, I just I wanted to do it for other people's sake. And I just chose to do it because I'm a social animal. And so other than that, Friday and Saturday, I'll be seeing during the day people in appointments. There's already several people that have started booking up. So if anyone's interested in an appointment, please, contact Sue Cavis, C-A-V-I-S, and her email is onehealing, the number 1 healing at gmail.com, if I'm correct. Lynn's putting all the information up. Yay. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Other than that, thanks for the question. I forgot all about my trip. And then on the, I think it's the 10th and 11th or 9th and 10th or something like that, I don't even remember. I'll be going prospecting for 2 days, probably out in the desert. So I won't fall into the water on the rocks and break my ribs and everything else like I did before. But it was healed in 2 days. So, oh God. And my whole kneecap was swollen and bruised, but it was gone in 2 days. Blew me away. I said, thanks, boss. And then let's see what else. I don't know what else. One final question, please. Anyone. One final question. Anyone. All right. Let's boogie. All right. So we have a nice group tonight. And, oh, I forgot to mention, a dear friend of mine from my order is going to be helping me out. And she offered her services to me after I called her and said, hey, I heard you do this. And she said she's going to help me become public in some way. I'm going to be redoing my book, The Awaken the Healer Within. And I'm going to be changing a lot of it because everything grows from 1 minute to the next. And there's a few publishers, world-renowned publishers that she works with, and she's going to give them the book. And so that'll really get out there, and with Amazon and everything else. So, all right, just mentioned for that, and it'll take a couple months, and so whatever happens, happens. We'll find out. I'll even be curious to find out how it happens and what happens. And let's see, Aria, did you have a question?
Well, what are you, psychic? Yes. I was thinking something, but I was also thinking it wasn't important, so I didn't say it, but I guess you caught me. I was wondering if you ever see or talk to dead people when you're healing.
Good question. Sometimes I don't tout being psychic or anything like that. I just, I'm all assuming that the old man or old, this is just my way. Everyone has a different way, and you have a different way. But what I do is I talk to the old man or woman upstairs and say, okay, God, okay, boss, what's the question for this, or what's the answer for this? And sometimes I'll perceive another person, and the other person will tell me, and it might be a relative that's deceased. And a few times it's been people that are living, and an aspect of their spirit comes to me and tells me what the situation was that happened with this person. So it can be a deceased person, someone that passed, not dead, but passed, or it could be a live person.
What?
Who was that? Ethel? Was that you? Who was that?
Sorry, Mark.
Oh, that's okay. That's Alan. Hey.
No,
that's-
this is Regina.
Oh, where? Raise your hand.
I don't know
Oh.
how to do that, but
Oh,
I was
don't
like,
worry about
what?
it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, sometimes live people come to me, and so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And I'm not. I don't limit God in what I've heard in the world, or what I've read, or what I've learned. I don't want to limit God, and so that's what I do. So, and that's what I try to do, I should say. I'm not Mr. Perfect. It would take two of me to be perfect. So I'd have to have a twin. So in any case, all right. Does that almost answer a question, Aria?
It's perfect. Yes. Thank you.
All right. The world according to Mark. So, all righty. I'd love to start with Marin. Please, is there anything that I can, I won't work with the emotional here, only in appointments. And there are times though that I'll work with the person, say in the appointment, whether it be a Zoom or FaceTime or telephone, whatever your preference. And I'll work with the emotional and the physical. And if you bring it up and there's time, I will work with the emotional, unless that's what you just called for, and I'll work with that gladly. And I will work with the physical too, even if I don't see you. So that's an option that's always open as well. And I do a lot of work with people over the telephone, FaceTime, and Zoom with the physical. And most people tell me that something in their life has changed. And that's all that matters. So, but not emotional here, spewing everything in front of everyone. I don't want anyone else to know anyone else's business. And so I like to keep it clean and kosher. Is there anything in your body, name one thing that's really the most intense thing that's bugging you, please? I can't hear you, hon. Your mic's off. That's okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
rookie Zoom mistake.
Me too.
Muting my
Lynn
mic.
takes care of me. Thank God.
So more physical ailments is what it sounds like is the focus.
Yes. Name one thing. Say if both your arms are shoulders are bad, name the one that's the worst, or something like that.
Gotcha. So for me, if I had to name one ailment that's the most problematic is maintaining normal blood sugar levels. So I don't know if that's within the realm of what you're talking about, but that leads to extreme fatigue, I guess would be part of the symptom of that, but that's the main physical ailment that I'm dealing with.
All right. One thing that you really deal with a lot is your diet. And you're damned if you do and damned if you don't.
Oh my God, yes.
And that's the phrase. Damned if you do and damned if you don't. So what I'd like to do is I'll ask let me see here. I'm going to ask a blessing on you. And also people can, if you don't want anything done with you and you want me to work with someone else, that's fine too. I'd be more than happy to. All right. And you may experience something happening within you. Many people do. Not everyone needs to. The ones that do need to, the ones that don't need to. Now, what may happen is there may be gentle or semi-gentle adjustments in your body, just to let you know, hon.
Okay.
You switched sides on me. I was looking over there. How'd you do that?
Oh, I didn't know I did.
I know, I'm playing. All right. And so I don't know if you experienced something right there or not happening in your body. And it's okay if you didn't. All right. Does anyone else hear the, like everyone has expressed to me in the past, or most people have, that when I'm working with someone, there's either a chirping noise or a high-pitched, and
Yes.
you guys hear it?
Yes.
I don't hear it. I don't hear it. I was just curious.
It comes
And it's
through
only
my
when I'm working with
computer.
someone. I'm sorry?
It comes through my computer and only when I'm working with you.
Yeah.
And it came through when you were working with her.
When I was with you on the appointment today?
No.
No, when you were just
Right
working.
now.
Even though
Oh.
it wasn't on me, it came
Oh, okay.
through.
That's what I don't know how to explain it, and I just refer to it as spirit coming forth, and it's energy that can be used for you too. It's a living energy and energetic, so it's for everyone. So enjoy. God, what does it do it for me? All right. All righty. Aria, my dear friend, anything in particular that you would like me to work with, hon?
I do have some pain, but I keep coming back to asking you to work on my son.
Okay.
And I have a feeling there's some organ or another something that, I don't know.
What is he going through? Can you express?
Well, he had cancer in 2018 and 2019. And his response to getting thin from chemo was to get really big. And I don't think his liver was ever any
Right.
good. His father has a history of liver in his family.
Okay. So what about your son now? You want me to, let me see if I can get a hint of what to work with.
Liver or something.
no, there's something else. Let me do this.
Okay.
I don't know anything medically, except when I was married to a woman. Her name, not her name doesn't matter, but she was a neurologist, and I would hear her on consults over the telephone with either patients or other doctors, and she was consulting them, and and I would hear one half the conversation, and so that's what I learned medically, and one half the conversation not knowing the whole story. And so but what a term that I heard was endocrine system is out of whack. It's not mature since the cancer treatments, and it's relearning how to develop. So the entire body inside is a little still, regardless of when it was a couple years ago. It's still out of whack, learning to readapt because it was shot through the treatments, and chemo does that. So let's see if this doesn't quicken his experience of coming back together in some way. And everyone that I work with, please feel free to, let me know an update. What has transpired since, what has changed since. I'd really appreciate that. I'd be honored to hear it. Christina, my dear friend, hey, how you doing? Are you there?
Hi,
Are you
Mark. I'm here. I can't get my video on.
All right, no problem. Anything you would like me to work with, hon?
Actually, yes. Today is peace and clarity, please.
Why? You can have fun without it.
I got in my head.
You can have lots of fun without it, believe me. You
Yeah,
can yell at people and get away with it. You can do all kinds of things. All right. I keep getting told just to close your eyes and be thankful. And you're there.
Okay.
Nothing else. And you'll burst out laughing when you do at times. So
Okay, good.
just enjoy your life. It's a lovely, lovely life.
It is.
All right, my dear.
Thank you. Thank you.
My honor, my pleasure. And Regina, please, is there anything I can help you with or give my heart to?
Hi, Mark,
Hi.
Lynn, everyone. I am actually laying on the couch. I feel, well, I'm experiencing as like you feel when you have the flu, kind of like symptoms with the fever and the body ache.
Yes.
That's what I'm experiencing.
All righty, hon.
So I'm gonna lie back down.
All righty.
Thank you.
Just, also recognize maybe this is also a time for you to take the break of life. And even though things have been going fairly slow up until now,
Mhm.
and which they have been, whatever your situation is,
Yes.
and you needed that slowness to come to
Yes.
this time so that you can take a break. And it was like a buildup to get to this place.
Yes.
And it's been this way for 2 weeks. And so drink a hell of a lot of water, more than you normally would. Very important for you, because that water, it flushes through you, all the, junk.
Yes. Yes.
And your body is also, have you also gained a little bit of weight?
A little. A lot.
All right. Drink the water, please.
Yes, I will.
Drink the water. You'll notice change within, say, a day and a half to 2 days.
Okay.
And in that time, just enjoy it. Don't
I am.
think about how destructive everything's been or anything like that.
Oh.
Know that something's happening. Don't try to figure out what, though, because that's going to allow it to happen even more so.
This is fabulous to me. It is. I've been waiting for this to take place.
Yes, yes, that's why it is, hon.
Yeah.
So you enjoy.
Thank you.
And you're normally a very, very peaceful person. Enjoy it.
Thank you.
And that also should enable you, just knowing that you're, or recognizing that you're a very peaceful person, that will enable you to wonder about things and get answers from what I refer to as self inside, and let it come to you.
Thank you.
Because if you ask a question, if you wonder about things, you'll see it's just like being in the shower or doing the dishes, and all of a sudden an aha moment comes to you. Do it more often.
Okay.
Try to purposefully wonder about things.
Okay.
Please.
Thank you.
Everything in your life is being set up for this. So be grateful.
I am.
But
I
don't
truly
hold on
am.
to the sickness idea.
I won't. I remember what you said. I remember.
All right, hon.
I'm glad it's here, though.
Blessings to you. Blessings,
Thank you,
blessings,
Mark.
blessings.
Thank you.
Samantha, my dear. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Mark, how are you?
Good, good. Thanks for being here.
No, thank you for doing this. This is just really generous of you.
Please.
I've been, my back has been hurting, and
Okay.
it's been going on for a while, maybe about a year now.
Yes.
It's kind of all over, but I think mostly the lower back.
Yeah, it's the small of the back.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to work with that, hon.
Okay.
And but what you need, you probably do walking. Is that correct?
Mhm, yes.
So what you're going to need is more of a resistance. Maybe I don't know. I know nothing about health. So I mean, my life is almond M&Ms and coffee. So. And sitting, with the control. No, I don't watch TV very much. But what you'll need is some kind of a gentle regimen. It has to be gentle, though, and to work your back, but consistently gentle, and do it maybe 2, 3, 4 times a week, if you can.
By regimen, do you mean like stretches or walking?
Yeah,
Okay.
but something specifically for the lower back, and what those
Okay.
exercises are, I know nothing about,
Okay.
honest to God, because those are a curse to me. But
Okay.
all right, all right. So I'm going to work with it a little bit, and you may experience something, hon.
Okay.
And did you used to have blonde hair?
No. This is how it is. It's all gray.
Who has it's almost like a similar hairstyle, but even more, a thicker hair, or looks thicker, I should say, and long blonde hair. Who is in that person in your life was very prominent in your life? And it was long.
I have a lot of friends with blonde hair. I can't think of the exact person you're talking about.
You were really close with this person.
Probably Kathy.
All right. And have you, say, within the past 2 weeks, talked with her?
No.
Okay. You might, whatever, say hello. And, but whatever, a very prominent and influence on you.
Oh, okay.
Big
I'll have to
influence.
think about that.
Yes, please, please.
Okay.
All right, so let me work with the back a little bit, hon.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's mostly at the bottom of the small of the back.
Yes.
See, there's muscles that attach to the spinal column, and those muscles are the support system for the spine.
Mhm.
And that's what you need to redevelop.
Okay.
That's why the stretching, whatever, I don't know, Google it or go on the internet or something and find out.
Okay.
It can be, or ask someone who knows.
Okay.
All right, good.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
Oh, my honor, my total honor. Ethel, my dear. Hi.
Okay. Hi.
Hi. Anything in particular?
Yeah. My right shoulder, I have weakness in it.
All right, do me a favor and lift up your arms together. I just want to see something. All right. So. And just let the right shoulder go down even further or relax it. And it's happening right, I don't know if you can see it, right here.
Yeah.
And so can you put your fingers on it real quickly and push in? You'll see it's a little tender in there, if I'm correct.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold in on it, hon. And you'll feel a flow happen. There, you feel that?
My computer was talking to me. And I also, when you started working, felt it all like in here, like energy going down to there.
Life force flowing through. All right, good.
Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. And keep me updated how that is, please. Ruth, my dear friend, please.
Hi, Mark. 2 weeks ago, when we had a healing circle, you worked on my hands, and the next morning I woke up and they were fine. They didn't ache like they had done all week.
Thank
So,
God.
thank you. Yes, I did.
Awesome.
Could you work today on my eyes? I know I've got the start of cataracts. I don't know if it's one or both eyes. And, you know, when I lie down to go to sleep, I sometimes see flashes of light in my eyes. And just this past week, I've had a couple of sensations in the one eye that, like someone was stabbing it with a needle, but
Okay.
it went away quickly. So I'm like, what the hell was
Okay.
that?
All right. Let me work with your eyes as you ask, and let's see what happens here. And you may experience little bits of lights as well when I'm doing this.
Mhm.
Please do keep me updated.
Okay, thank you.
Please do. All right.
Mhm.
Sharonda. Hi.
Hi, Mark.
Hi. Anything in particular, my dear?
Oh, yeah.
Tell me one thing.
Well, there's a few things connected. My right hip has been really bothering me, though it's very connected with my sacrum, right, my midline and my sacrum. And that pain in my right hip, which is not new, I am experiencing somewhat in my knee and down into the muscles in my legs where they're tense and cramping.
Yes.
I wanted to say real quickly, I need to find a place to move by next Friday. And I'm in a period that feels very critical in terms of, do I choose fear or faith? And it's interesting that I'm having this impedance with my walking at the time. I really could, this could be a very exciting time for me in
It
terms
is.
in terms of faith. If I'm
Yes.
not in fear, fear is no fun.
Yeah. The fear, screw the fear.
Yeah.
As soon as you experience it or recognize it, that it's fear, say, that's cool. Go over there. I'm busy.
Thank
And,
you. Thank you.
I got something to do. And come back to me later. You can always tell it that you don't want to negate it or hold up your fingers like this,
Mhm.
because that's resisting it. When you don't resist it, that's when it no longer has power over you from within you. And so you want to go along with the excitement of it all. That's the world according to Gartmark, and it seems to come true in the blessing of that.
Mm.
Once we go with that percept.
Sounds good. Yeah, so it seems like my hip and then radiating
yes,
down.
and what happens is that your hip is, in my perception, I don't know anything medically, as I expressed, but the hip is a little, it's like, I don't want to say inverted, it's twisted.
Torqued.
Torque, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so again, just doing maybe knee bends or something like that will help it if you consistently do that.
Thank you.
I'm not an exercise person, so how I thought of knee bends, I don't know, but whatever, I saw you doing them. So if you can practice doing that, at first it's going to be rough, but those are the muscles that would help to untorque it if you can get into the practice of that. But in the meantime, let me work on the whole structure there. And you may experience something real subtle or dramatic or whatever, I don't know. What's happening, huh? How does it feel? Do you notice anything? Did you notice anything happening?
Things felt kind of the same, except a very subtle sense of quieting.
Okay. All right. That's fine. That's fine.
That's what it was, yeah.
All right. You guys hear, several of y'all hear that either the birds chirping or the sound of the energetic of the spirit, but I hear it all around me. That's where I hear it. And I just realized that. So,
Thank you.
thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you may notice change in your life as well because of this, in your structural. And also you'll notice a difference in your walking now.
That'd be good.
Yes.
Are you gonna help me find a place to live? No, this will be good. Thank you.
You're gonna be good. You're gonna be
Thank you.
good.
Thank you.
All right. My dear friend Christy, please.
Hi, thanks, Mark.
Hi, hon.
Thank you. My mom's knees are really swollen. This is for my mom, please. Her name is Shirley, and painful for her to walk. And she's having stomach issues too. And so I wanted to see if you could pray for that.
All righty.
Thank you.
Is she there now?
No, she's at her house.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'll try to send it that way. Okay.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Shirley.
Whether she recognizes it or not, it's the right one that's more affected.
Yes.
Now, my immediate perception was that she will, I keep picturing her saying, well, you know, and yeah, and it feeling a little bit better. And then there'll be times though that it won't, but more often it will be, as she acknowledges that.
Okay, that would be wonderful. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, we want to try to see you on Saturday if possible. I'll try to call you.
Oh, you're going to go to the what's Saturday?
Oh, I wanted to see if we could make an appointment for her.
Oh, sure. Oh, that'd be wonderful. That'd be wonderful.
So I tried to do the thing today, but I couldn't. Should I just
I'm sorry?
call? I tried to do the website today and it says make an appointment and I pushed it, but it wasn't letting me go do it.
I don't know why. Well, if you call me directly, we'll set it up.
Okay, thank you so much. I have to go now, but thank you so much for praying for her. I really have much gratitude. Thank you.
My honor.
God bless.
All right.
Thank
God
you.
bless you. Thank you. Bye,
Thank you.
hon. Marie, my dear friend. Hi. Turn on your sound, hon. There you go.
Hi. This is so powerful. I always feel the healing as you're working with everyone. It's really beautiful and powerful. My right knee was doing so much better. I think, you know, when I tend to stretch it out or walk a lot, maybe I'm walking too much, it tends to become swollen. So
Okay.
any help for the right knee would be.
And that's your right knee, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, stretch your knee out. And tell me if, twist it a little bit and tell me if you notice a difference in there, hon.
Yeah, I do. There was a lot of pressure. I'm looking at it. There's a lot of pressure on the top, and like even the swelling is significantly down. The pain is almost completely gone. So
You're awesome. All right.
you're awesome. Thank you so much.
I worked with you, Ethel, didn't I? Or did I? Yes. And Ruth and Sharonda. Michelle, hey.
Hi.
Hi. Anything real briefly, real quick.
My brother died and I've been having trouble with my lungs and my whole healing process. I'd broken my hip and it was going really great, but it's not doing too well right now.
All right. So which do you want me to work with, hon?
I want you to work with my lungs.
With what?
My lungs.
Okay. It's really important it's almost like a relearning how to breathe. And it's learning how to take oxygenation in through mostly your nostrils. Sure, breathe through your mouth and everything, but mostly your nostrils, and watch the breath come all the way down to the lowest part of your belly. And then watch it always in slow motion in the way that I teach. And then have it come from the lowest part of your belly out through your mouth. That will bring more life force into the lung area. And it'll help to stimulate your lungs.
Okay.
So if you can practice that religiously throughout the day at different times and stuff like that, you'll see that there's an increase in it'll make it a shorter and shorter time that you'll be in rehab for that. Or the need for oxygen. Does that make sense, hon?
Sure.
And so it's bringing it down into the breath through your nostrils all the way down. Because what you're doing, you're breathing in the breath of God. And it will fill you up with life force. And as you bring it down into your belly and let it out through your mouth, real slow motion and gentle, you're allowing the breath to take over and give you life. And then you'll see that with the next breath, when you're conscious of that, of doing it, it'll go even lower into your belly.
Okay. Thank you.
That's what I saw to tell you.
Okay.
All right. Awesome. All right. Blessings to you.
Thank you.
Alan, my dear friend. Are you there?
Yep. It's a little tricky to get unmuted, but yeah, I'm good.
All right. All right. Anything in particular, my friend?
Yes, please. Working on the right sacrum, right half of the sacrum and the right SI joint. They're about right next to each other in the same area. Something like that.
Okay. Well, is anything wrong with them?
Oh yeah. For some weeks now, I'm recovering from an injury.
Okay.
And that area that I just described is a combination of old injury and new injury.
Okay. Is it inhibiting you?
Yeah, because it slows down my walking. And
Okay, good. That's what I need to know.
Discomfort. And also I go to the chiropractor and the sacrum won't stay put. So we're working on it.
All right, good. And it's going to take part on your part is needed to help develop the musculature in there. And so that it'll be like a support system for the bones.
Yep.
Now it'll be more secure more often and for longer periods of time.
Great, Mark. Thanks.
Awesome. Penny, my dear. Turn on that mic, woman.
Hi, Mark.
Hi.
It's great to see you.
You
Always.
too. How's Joe?
Oh, he's good. Feisty as ever.
Good man. All right. You know, men were born to give advice, relationship advice to women. So.
Well,
Oh boy.
I think that's a strong suit.
All right. Especially the silent ones, but. All right.
I have pulled my ribs out on the right side.
Oh my God.
I stretched too hard and too far to reach something I wasn't thinking.
Oh.
And so it's a nice reminder to not push it, which is, of course, my entire life. But anyway, it's on the right side up at the top. Do you want me to show you where it is?
Please.
Okay. It's right in here.
Got it.
And I just pulled some muscles in there or some tissue or something. It's very sore.
All right. Now hold that.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to image in action that I'm putting my hands on top of your hand.
Okay.
What just happened?
I can't hear you now.
What just happened, hon?
I just let go of a nice sigh. So I guess that means that something's happening in there. It was like a release.
All right. Now, if you move around a little bit, real gently, can you tell a difference in there? Be candid.
Maybe some. Not.
One real quick moment here.
Uh-huh.
All right. Now, bend backwards. Yeah, that way.
I can hardly hear you.
Bend backward or to the side, back. Go back.
Oh, like this?
Yes. How does that feel? And then going forward.
Feels good.
And
A lot better.
All right, good. And twist a little bit both ways. How does that feel?
A lot better.
Good.
A lot better.
You rock.
Hey, thank you.
All right, my dear. All righty. And apprentice, is there anything that you would like me to work with? If you can type it out, that'd be awesome. Very, very awesome. Let me see if I got any messages. No. No, I don't. Okay. Let me know. Type it out, apprentice, and let me know how you're doing since whenever, or if there's something new. Michelle Haverson, please.
Hi, Mark. I'm
Hi,
happy.
hon.
Everybody. My left ankle, still not my friend. So anything you
Oh.
could do to make it normal would be awesome.
Let's see if we can help it somehow. That's my right.
Thanks. Feels cold, that's nice. I can hear that squeal.
Can you?
Now it's really hot.
I'll tell you my perception in a moment, what I saw. All right,
Go
this
for it.
will
I've been
help.
inside.
What's that?
I said I've been inside for a year. That,
I know you got to do stuff. You got to start walking again. But
no kidding. Yes.
what I saw was, I have no idea what realm they're a part of, but there were little tiny angelics tending to the tendons and the tissue and the ligaments and everything else. They're little tiny things. They're angelics, though, not nature spirits. I've
I'm
never seen those before.
Thank you. I love it.
My pleasure. My honor.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you. And please do keep me updated how you're doing, hon. All right, Kathy, my dear friend. Hi.
After our session, I said I thought my acid reflux was causing my right rib area pain, and you were right. You said it was separate. An ultrasound says I have a gallbladder stone and some cysts in the liver.
Okay. I'd be most curious to get your response, what the doctors say in the future.
Okay. All right.
Keep
Thank
me
you,
updated,
Mark.
please.
Thank
Blessings
you.
to you.
It is so gracious of you to do this. So you're a lovely soul. Thank you.
Blessings to you. Go to the website and put in there the gifting or supporting thing.
Absolutely.
You do that. Blessings to you. All right, now I got some real quickie things here. Mark, dermatologist says it's from The Apprentice. Okay, good. It's a synovial cyst in my left ring finger. Okay. Near the nail, and that they don't improve if operated. Often don't improve if operated on. Okay. It is just an okay. And that's the left ring finger. All right, my dear. And sometimes what happens is that you'll have that, not saying you will for sure, because there's different things that happen with different people. Sometimes it goes away, some of these things, and other times people still have it, but it'll never bother them again. And they'll live a happy life with whatever they have. I've even seen that with cancer with some people, and they'll still have the cancer, and they should be dead, but they're living a healthy, wonderful, long life. So same thing with this, with the cyst in there, it may, without making any claims, after a little while, you may notice that you're fully functioning with it and it doesn't bother you anymore, apprentice. And definitely, if you have the opportunity, make an appointment with me with Sue when I come to Phoenix there, Scottsdale area. All righty, hon. Let's see. Mark, Justice. No, okay, I already got that. All right, and this is from I don't know who. And I entered request several times, trying once more. Mark, dermatologist says this. Oh, okay, that's the same one. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Crystal, please, my dear.
I would
Please.
like a, I would just like a blessing for peace, please.
You are peace, but yes. And when you get that special feeling within you, and it's not necessarily for another guy, it's that love of God that's expressing to you. Know that.
Thank you so much. That was well received.
Good, good, good. Patty, my dear, did I work with you?
No, not yet.
All right, please.
I would like help with my left shoulder. I overdid last week, so the pain starts at the neck and goes down to the
Oh.
shoulder area.
All righty. All righty. And know also that if you should experience being down, being, depressed, if you should experience that, that's purposely there to help you to be empty, if that makes sense. And that's the receptacle of God. in coming to you at that time. Be conscious of that.
I
Does that
will.
make-
I do understand.
All right. Good. Good. Please, is there anyone I didn't work with? Please feel free. Su Xian, hey, real
Hi.
briefly. Hi, real briefly.
My right Achilles tendon.
Okay. All righty. Do you go to the gym, Su Xian?
No,
Or is there a exercise regimen that you're doing?
I've been playing pickleball.
What kind of ball?
Pickleball.
Never. I don't know what that is.
It's like fast tennis.
Oh. Okay. And don't purposefully stretch that in your ankle and stuff like that. Just be more normal without stretching that, because stretching that will enhance or keep that discomfort there.
Okay.
And just be normal with it.
Okay.
All right. All right. And please do keep me updated, everyone. I really appreciate it. Is there anyone I haven't worked with? Please feel free to express or say. All right, everyone. Tomorrow night is the gathering. Ask questions, and I'll also do some healing. Michelle, did you have anything?
Sorry, I had typed this question before the meeting. A handful of healers that do dynamic work, not as good as yourself perhaps, but they affect a lot of people, and sometimes there's 150 people on their Zooms. All of them have been sick in the last month. I mean, having a tooth removed, having a stone come out, having a growth on their face, having shingles. And I have a very bad case of shingles, and I would like to know, is something going on?
I would love to have this question if you were able to make tomorrow.
I'll see. Okay. It depends on what time it is. No problem.
All right, hon. I would love it. And if not, ask me the question. If you can't make it, ask me a question and I'll put it in the gathering.
What time is it tomorrow?
7 o'clock on the gathering at my time. So in Boulder time.
So 6 o'clock Phoenix time then, because I got the time wrong tonight.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Awesome. Anyone else real quickly before we say our adieus till tomorrow? Please, Sharonda.
What you said to Patty about depression and making space, I forget, did you say for God, for spirit? Would you say more about that?
I don't know what to say. I don't remember what I said. I'm so sorry.
Okay. I thought
If
you
you
said,
can, if you can remember any more of that and write it out or ask tomorrow night, I'll be able to answer.
good enough. Thank you.
All right, hon.
Could you do a blessing for my brother? Just a thought. Send
Yes.
it off to him.
Yes.
Thank you.
I felt the flow of the blessing. go through. Please, everyone, if it's within your heart, go to the website and do that, the gifting and supporting.
Thank
All
you.
right. And for those who have, thank you so much. Well received. Blessing to everyone. And sorry we went over a little bit here. God bless you, and thanks for being here. Looking forward to you in 2 weeks here and tomorrow every week on The Gathering. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you,
Thank
Mark.
you, Mark.